Hey guys, I'm here with a things that I have finished video. So I'm gonna jump right into it. Hopefully this camera will work properly. I have quite a few things in this bucket that I've kind of started using this little bin for things that I've finished. So we'll do that first. I finished this scarf for my mom. And it's out of, I showed y'all this yarn last time. It's some of that clearance yarn. Well, no, this was the one that wasn't on clearance. My mom picked it out from Joann's. And that's what I did. I did a front post double crochet is what I did on this one. To make it kind of a rib pattern. I like this because it's squishy. So I'm going to give that to her pretty soon. I did have a little left over. I'm going to take it with me to see if she wants fringe on it. I didn't put fringe because I kind of like the way the bottom looks with the, you know, the dips and stuff from the front posts. So, yeah. So that's done. And I did finish one of my works in progress. I'm so excited with myself. One of the works in progress that have been in progress forever. This pink shawl with the pink and the variegated. Now I do have to sew my ends in. I couldn't find my favorite tapestry needle when I finished it, but I found it now. So I did finish that. So excited. Finally finished one of those works in progress that have been hanging around forever, so that's good. And it did take me a little while to finish it. So, and this is just it's a triangle shawl, and this is just a pink and then a variegated with that same kind of pink in it. I think it's really pretty, and it's super. I haven't even washed it yet, and it's already soft. I think just from handling it, and it was in the car, so for quite a while. So I think something that the acrylic yarns, when they're in the car and they get hot, poof up. And I think it makes them softer. So yeah, but I'm gonna sew these ends in today. So the next few things I made, I make these. What are these? I make these flowers. They're just crochet flowers. Pretty simple. It's a pattern that I found that Margaret, she has her channel's Sheepishly Sharing. She uses this pattern for her flowers, and it's really easy to follow. So, but I always kind of wanted to figure out a way to make them detachable. So, you know, if you didn't want it on there, you wouldn't have to have it on whatever. Because I have them on a few of my headbands, and I'm like, well, if you don't want it on there, it'd be nice to take it off. So what I did was I was able to attach, I don't know if you can see that, some, like the button pins on the back, and I tied them, I sewed them in on there with the yarn. You might be able to see this one better since it's a lighter colored yarn. So I sewed it in, and then I put a little dab of hot glue on there just to give it a little extra hold. So, and it seems to work pretty good. I've been pulling on them and they hold pretty good. So I have several of those. They're just kind of out of scraps that kind of match some of the headbands that I made last time. This one is the one I've been holding up. It's black and variegated with this pink. This one's the same except it's just smaller. It's excuse me, it's one round smaller. It's only got 2 rounds of petals, and the rest, this one has 3. This one's another small one. It's just got 2 rounds. It's like the yellow and the blue, which I thought looked really pretty together. So this one is one of my favorites. I just love the type of yarn this is. I think this is gosh, I have some somewhere. I have some more of this. I know I got this on that clearance sale last year from Joann's. It's very silky. I think it's a Karen yarn, but I'll find the one of my labels for this kind. But I made a I just can't talk today. I made a flower out of this one, and I think I have a headband out of the same kind of yarn. So, but it's really super soft on these. I made 2 blue ones. This blue yarn that's like zombie yarn. It's like it never dies. I always have more of this blue color. So these are the bigger ones. They've got the 3 or 4 petals. I think there's 4 on this one. Yeah, maybe 4 layers. I don't know. There's 3 or 4 layers. This one is all blue, and then this one's blue with a little bit of gray on the outside. And if you hold it like this, it kind of looks cool because it just gives it a little extra pop of color there. I got a white one with a variegated green color. I think this color is really pretty. I like that one. This is some more of that blue. I think I'm just about, like, I'll probably find a whole nother freaking roll of that blue though, for sure. But I think I'm out of it. So this one I did blue, white, and then this variegated that's on the end. And I have several headbands that match this. You know, I've got a white one, I've got some blue ones, so I thought that would be a cool option. And then this one is really fun. It's white with a bunch of this variegated, like, neon-y pastel colors. This is Red Heart, I know for sure this one is. But these are just really fun, and all they are double crochets, really, and chains. So they're really pretty easy too. Nothing extra complicated. It does kind of get, after you make a few, it gets a little tedious on your hands because you've got to put like 12 double crochets in this little bitty space to make kind of the petally shape. So it does kind of get rough on your hands. You got to take a break every once in a while from them. These are almost finished, these next things. I just haven't sewed the ends in. I was doing it in the living room while I was watching TV, and I didn't have my tapestry needle with me. But I made some more of these cotton rounds for your face, like for toner and that kind of thing. I sold the set I had listed on Etsy, so I thought I'd make another set. And this time I made them out of blue, because it did occur to me, I made the other ones white. There's 7 of them. I make 7, so, you know, that's like a week and you could wash them. But it did occur to me that possibly the white might get funky looking. So I thought, well, I'll make them out of a different color. And I had this really pretty blue, so maybe that way, you know, your makeup won't show up so much on them. They won't stain. But yeah, I just need to sew all these ends in. But they're just regular, I mean, they're just rounds. They're just, let's see. I think these are half double crochets. I made them a little bit smaller this time, but these are half double crochets, and it's just like I did 12 in the middle, and then, you know, you double that, so there's 24, and then I just did 2. I do 2 rounds to make them this size. So I will be sewing all these ends in pretty soon. That's always fun. I'm not really a big fan of sewing in all those ends. It's just, it gets a little tedious after a little while, but you know. So I've got several stitch markers that I made this last couple weeks, and hopefully they're not all tangled up because I had them in this bag. Well, it probably wasn't a good idea. But I found some cute charms at Michael's the other day, so I made some of those, and I made some more of these ones with the letters but actually have words on them this time, so that's kind of cool. You know, these stitch markers are always really hard for me to show you guys. I need to figure out a good way to do that. This one is words, and there's 5 of them, and I put luck, hope, wish, peace, and love. That's what they look like. I put little hearts on them too, so I thought that was super cute. And then this one, these are on jump rings. This one is. The other one was on those little clips, so you could use them for either one knit or crochet. I've got a couple of these I made. Let me see. I'll get a couple. Wait, I don't have to show you like all of them. There may just be 2. No, here's another one. So I made 3 sets of these. Each one's a little different. They're all 3 on jump rings. But they say things like, This one says knit. Let's turn her. Knit. If you just have to be able to spin them. This one says spin. This one says purl. What else? There's one that says yarn on there. And I put this little extra accent one on there. It's got little beads on it. And this one has little hearts at the end of each word. So I thought that was really cute. So I made those. I've been stitch markering it this week, as y'all can tell. This one says hope, faith, and joy. And they're just the little words again. And these are also on jump rings. I did make some on lobster clips in a minute. I'll show you. These I thought were super cute. I found these little ball charms at Michael's. And I did the knit, purl, spin, and yarn. But I put these little ball charms on the end. So I thought those were really super cute. They're purple. I love purple. Let's see. Those are on... I was trying to see all the ones. These are just real simple. They're just little gold and silver balls on there. They're also on their knit stitch markers. Let's see. This is the last one. That's the knit stitch markers. This one's cute. This one says happily ever after, wish, and it's got a castle, so it's kind of like a fairy tale type thing going on. God, I wish I could figure out a better way to show these to y'all. That's what they look like. And there's a little castle right there. And this one says wish. Like always, there are better pictures on my Etsy page because it's just kind of hard to hold them up this way. This one says home sweet home, and these are on lobster class for knit or crochet. And I put little hearts on there. So I thought that was cute. These I found at, I think these were from Joann's. I can't remember. They're little keys and they say love on them, and I thought they were super cute. And they don't want to turn the right way, of course, but that's what they look like. They're bronze, so I thought that was cute because not everybody likes silver, you know. And these last ones, promise, for this week anyway. These are hearts that are really cute, and they are also on the lobster class. So there's those, and they're just little different kinds of hearts. They're super cute. Kind of like, they kind of remind me of the Brighton hearts a little bit, in the different way they're kind of designed there. Let's see. That's all that I have finished this week. I have been working on my older projects, so I'm not sure you'll be able to tell really how much, but I've worked on this. This is the shawl that's made out of the Red Heart Unforgettable yarn, and I've added several rows onto here. So I've been working on that. Made good progress, I think, on that, so that is good. I will show you these bags in just a second, but I've made quite a bit of progress on this scarf I showed y'all last time that I'd been working on forever. It's got quite a bit longer. This is a front post scarf, but instead of going long ways like I did on my mom's scarf, I'm going this way. And it's made out of this really pretty yarn that I got from a lady who was just selling a bunch of her extra yarn she didn't need anymore. It's like a really cool, it's like greens and gray and blue. It's just a really neat set of colors. And this is the label. So I don't really know. I've never seen that yarn before. And then I have not worked on the virus shawl, or did I show y'all that last time? I don't think I showed you this, so I'll show it to you this time. This is the virus shawl, which I think is a really weird name for a shawl, but there's a video that you can follow. It's like a 4-part or 5-part video step by step on YouTube. So I've been doing that, and that's what that looks like. I think I'm on just part 2. So I've been working on that, and this is in that yarn that I got from Michael's that's really let's see, I have the ball. We'll see. The wool-like yarn, the loops and threads in the color Teal Lake. And this is a super fine yarn. So this is the one that I've got a couple different things. I did have, I had a, it's a triangle shawl working on this, and I pulled it out because I didn't like the way it was turning out. But, so that's that. That may take me a little while because it's pretty intricate when you get to going. I mean, it's not real hard, but it's like, you know, pretty intricate. And I haven't finished this, but I did finish one ball. So I did make quite a bit of progress because I had quite a bit of the ball left last time. So I finished one whole ball of this thread. So I have another one, and that, once I'm done with that ball, it should be completed. So that's good on that part. I've worked on my scrap yarn shawl, the variegated one. I've added several rows now of this since the last time I showed it to you. This one will probably be done before too long. I went through my scraps, kind of organized my yarn area over here, and I had more scraps in the variegated than I thought I did. So so that might actually be done before too long. And the last thing I have to show you is I started a baby blanket with some of the scraps that I had from, well, no, this is not scraps. This is the clearance yarn that I got from Joann's. And I'm doing a kind of ribbed looking pattern where I do a front post and then a normal double crochet and then a front post and then a normal, and it makes this kind of ribbed pattern on there. So I'm gonna do kind of a repeating pattern of this purple, pink, and teal. So up here I'm gonna do another row of pink and then purple, pink, and teal again. So yep, it's gonna be it's not that big right now this way, but I'm gonna add a border around it so it'll be a little bit wider. So that's that. I think that's all of the works in progress I have right now too. Oh, I have the poncho. I haven't worked on it this week, so there's no sense in me dragging it out. I will work on it. I just was trying to finish up that pink shawl, so I haven't got a chance to work on it. Sorry, Lola just fell into my lap. But I will be working on that. I did acquire 2 things this week that I'm super excited about. Erin, or Gimme Yarn 418, had a sale on her Etsy shop. It's Southpaw Creations, the Poor Girl Project bags. I'm sure y'all know about those. So she had a sale where it was 10% off. So I got 2 bags. I actually ordered one, and then I went back a few days later and I was like, oh my gosh, I want that one too. So I ordered 2. I'm sure she was probably like, why didn't this girl just order her 2 bags at the same time so I didn't have to go to the post office twice? But, you know, whatever. The first one I ordered is this snail bag, and it's a zippy one, and I really like it. It's got the inside is this chevron type pattern. It's got my the little bitty shawls in it. It's got 2 in there, so it's pretty good size. It's got the big thread shawl, and then it's got that small virus shawl in it, and it's, you know, it's a pretty good, it holds them good. So it is super cute with these little snails on it. I love it. The second bag that I got, I was looking at the bags and I was like, oh my gosh, those are French Bulldogs. I have to have this bag. So this is one of the drawstring bags, and let me see if I can get it. These are little Frenchies in sweaters, so I had to have it. And it is lined with this same polka dot pattern at the top, and it's so cute. It's a drawstring one. This has got that sweater, or not sweater. I can't find the words. This has got the scarf in it that I just showed you. That's the front post double crochet scarf, and it's actually got the scarf and 3 balls of yarn in here. So it's got a lot of stuff in there, and it's a good size. I really like that. I do kind of wish that there was one a little bit bigger. Like this is the large one, I think. I do kind of wish I had one a little bit bigger, because things like this blanket, or like if I'm almost done with this shawl, it wouldn't probably fit in there like a normal shawl wouldn't. So I think that's everything. I don't know. I think that's everything. I'm a little bit scattered right now. Sorry, because the wedding is now 10 days away. So there's a lot of stuff that's like last minute. Did you do this? Oh God, I forgot. So there's a lot of that going on. So I'm a little bit scattered around. Hopefully I'll get my stuff together better, you know, in following videos after this wedding stuff is taken care of. But like always, for better pictures, especially the stitch markers, just go onto my Etsy page. It's CrochetingStitch, and there are much better pictures, so you can actually see what they look like. I have the stitch markers up and the flowers up, but I do not have that big shawl up because I need to sew in the ends, and with that I have to have somebody help me take the pictures. So because I like to put it on my, like I like to hold it up so you can kind of see how big it is compared to a person. So yeah, I did sell a few items this month, so I don't know if you guys who bought my items are watching the video, but if you are, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And one of those people did a review, so I really like that, because that way I know that you like it. You know, it doesn't just go off into space, and I never know if you really liked the item. Because, you know, I make something and I think it's awesome, but I don't know if you like it when you get it, you know, that kind of thing. So I hope that if you're watching the video, I just, you know, thank you so much for ordering. I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate all you guys who go on there and check out my stuff and look at it. And, you know, that gives me a thrill to see that somebody's actually like looking at my items and, you know, looking at the pictures and stuff. So, yeah, so I just wanted to say a big thank you, guys. Let's see. I think that's it. Like I said, I'm on Etsy as CrochetingStitch. I'm also on Instagram now as CrochetingStitch as well. So if you want to pop over there and you know, check it out. I do try to take pictures of things that I'm making as I'm doing it. I did join Periscope, but I haven't used it yet. I'm CrochetingStitch on there as well. I'm not real sure how that works, so I'm kind of feeling it out. I don't know really how much I'll use that, but I'm on there. If any of you guys are on there and you're active users, just let me know in the comments below, because I'd like to see what somebody who uses it a lot, who takes videos a lot, what that kind of looks like. You know, because you basically take pictures of like your, not pictures, but you take short videos of like your life and that kind of thing. And it's almost like Instagram with videos. It's kind of what I'm thinking it is. But the couple people I follow that I found on there, they don't have any videos. So I'm not real sure what the concept, like, you know, what the kind of theme is or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. So if you are an active user on there, just let me know in the comments below, and I'd like to be able to check it out and see what somebody who uses it a lot kind of posts and that sort of thing. So yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, I might do a update on my like wedding stuff video before too long, but that's all the kind of craft related stuff that I have right now. I'll keep working on my stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.